Welcome back, everybody, to Last Night We Watched. I'm your host, Carlos. With me today, we got special guest, Ted. Welcome, Ted. First appearance.
Thanks for having me.
We got Samantha, and we got Juan.
Hello.
Hey, gang. And we are the Fantastic Four. No. But we did go to the theaters, and we just watched Fantastic Four, First Steps, Marvel's latest comic book film, and what I might have heard, the last comic book film for 2025 from them.
I think they said the next comic book film is going to be like 300 and something days away.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Okay, so next year.
Yeah.
They did Thunderbolts earlier this year, too, so we got two, and then a TV show. This one stars Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as Sue, Ebon Moss Bachrach. Oh, my God, I've never said his name before, as Ben Grimm, The Thing, and we got Joseph Quinn playing Johnny Storm. This film is about kind of introducing the Fantastic Four from a different alternate Earth, 828, I think it is, and kind of a classic superhero film. You know, you got a danger approaching, the heroes got to figure it out, save the world. This time, though, we get to see Galactus try to take over Earth or consume it, I guess. And then along the way, they meet the Silver Surfer. They gotta overcome all odds, and a lot of plans fall through, but in the end, family is what it's all about. Let's roll the trailer.
This summer, Marvel Studios invite you to the cinematic event of the year with everything from action
You are so fantastic.
to romance.
Just for luck.
So
Oh, careful there. They're extraordinary heroes, but they're an ordinary family.
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. Reed, he's all brain. Johnny, he's hot. Sue, she's always there. Or is she?
Hello, boys.
Jesus.
Ben is everybody's best friend. Even man's best friend's best friend.
How's your day going?
On July 25th,
I can't believe that such a fantasy is happening.
Earth's superstars, superheroes are in for the battle of their lives.
It's so fantastic.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four, First Steps, surfing onto the silver screen in brilliant Fantastivision.
It's too fantastic.
Yes, Fantastic Four. They're back. This is probably like the fourth, fifth film of the Fantastic
It's like
Four
the
over the
fourth
years.
reboot.
Yeah.
Because technically, like the first or the second reboot had a sequel, but then,
Yeah.
right?
Was that like 05 around
Yeah.
then?
But then this is like the fourth time that they rebooted.
Yeah.
Fourth, fifth time, yeah.
Never really been a fan of them, but this one's so stylized. The art direction is so interesting. Costumes, set pieces are all really eye-catching. So I was all in. I was getting hyped for this one. Look, I got the comic books. I got the Thing comic. I got the Fantastic Four First Steps comic. That's just like a one-shot. I'll talk about that one later. But before I keep blabbing on, Juan, I got to know what you thought of Fantastic Four First Steps. You like it?
So,
Oh, give me your pros and your cons. I'm sorry, before you start, I've been trying to think of how to talk about this one, and I just want to say maybe let's avoid comparing it to Superman until later on.
well, yeah,
'Cause that's all I've been thinking.
I wasn't gonna compare it
Okay,
because for
I have to
me,
lay that down for me.
yeah, for me, I really enjoyed this film. It did have a slower pace. It felt more like Thunderbolts with the pacing, where it was a huge action scene in the beginning, all kind of story based in the middle, and then the big action scene at the end.
Mhm.
The same thing with Thunderbolts, right?
Yeah,
That's like it's the same pacing pretty much.
kind of
but-
eye-catching intro, and
Yeah.
then finish it off with the finale.
Yeah. But honestly, I enjoyed the whole story overall. And then like what they're introducing into the MCU, the whole reason for Galactus trying to go to Earth and stuff like that. But I enjoyed it overall, though.
Does it set it up for the next?
Oh, and
sequel
after
or
watching
whatever?
Thunderbolts, that's what made me more excited for this movie. So that's why I was like,
Because of the after
the
credits. of
after credit
Thunderbolts.
scenes, yeah. But they didn't explain it.
Oh yeah,
That was only
That's true.
That's the only downside. I was like, that was the main thing I was looking forward to. Was like,
see how it
oh
connects.
yeah, how it connected to that scene, but didn't really do it. But overall, it was a really, really good movie.
Nice. Sam, what about you?
I had fun with it. You haven't really mentioned like is that a big spoiler?
What?
For
The couple.
Oh,
I don't think this was
Did she get pregnant? Is that the spoiler?
yeah, she's pregnant the first half of the movie.
that's in the trailers,
Immediately.
anyways, right?
Well, yeah, the movie starts off with her
Yeah.
showing Pedro Pascal a positive test.
Oh yeah.
They just immediately I felt like with that I just knew the whole storyline immediately. The very first scene, that's what they show.
So he's Mr. Fantastic, but he doesn't know the rhythm method.
Uh, I mean, and it was fun. I noticed Pedro Pascal as an actor. He doesn't really do anything like emotional or over the top. Every character I've seen him play, he's just like the very straight and narrow. Like he can tamper his emotions, and then he's got stretchy arms, so it's
Yeah.
fun.
You can see like a lot of same character face and everything, like as Joel from Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really change his like facial expressions.
Yeah, we saw him in is it Gladiator or is it called something else?
Yeah, Gladiator 2.
He's a
Like a general.
general, and he's very like he's just got this like straight and narrow thing
Mhm.
about him. He doesn't like ever have emotions. So
What about that one movie he did with Nicolas Cage where they were like high on mushrooms the whole time?
oh yeah, and there's that
Oh,
that
yeah.
gif where he's like smiling at him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
that might be the most expressive we've seen him.
Yeah, I really like the thing. I like his eyebrows. They kind of go out past his face, like out here.
I was
And then-
surprised. The thing surprised me with his beard,
Yeah,
growing his beard.
that was fun. He took a grinder to his shaving his face. Yeah, it was good.
Overall, liked it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to compare it to Superman. For
I know,
both these movies, it's the first time I've seen Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
Aside from the one where I can't remember it, the name of it, but they're like kids in an orphanage, and they have superpowers, but they're kind of in like a jail situation. It was like part of the Fantastic Four.
New Mutants.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
that might
That
be
was
X-Men.
X-Men.
Oh, X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, unrelated. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda
the
that's
same-
when they
kinda
tried
the
same
to.
thing.
They were trying to do like the new X-Men stuff, but they tried to do like a little like horror style film
Oh.
for it. Yeah,
I didn't watch that one.
but it was cool. I think like big special, but it was okay.
Ted, what'd you think about Fantastic Four First Steps?
So I haven't seen it. So I'm your outlier, and I haven't seen the new Superman either. So
Oh,
Okay,
dang.
okay.
Okay.
so I can only speculate.
You could be the referee.
Yeah. So I'll call it 4-1, but I mean, I've seen Superman, other movies, and other
Mhm.
Fantastic Fours. And then what were you talking about?
X-Men,
The kids, yeah.
New
And then
Mutants.
New
Well-
Mutants.
yeah. And then what was that show? The Boys, like
Oh, that one's
they were
fun.
trying to perfect like certain attributes, and
Superheroes are fun.
yeah.
You're not tired of them yet? Superhero movies?
No, I think sometimes it gets a reboot. Like it's like you guys are out of ideas right now, but I'll still watch it. I just
Mm.
haven't. So I don't know, I'm like, I'm the referee, I guess.
Yeah. Overall, though, guys, I liked this movie. I liked it a lot.
Mhm.
I have been a little excited for it. And visually it's very nice. The colors are popping. You could see a little bit of the world in the background. It's like New York City, but a
Mhm.
little bit more sci-fi, but stuck in like that 1960s era, like the
Yeah.
rocket age.
It's like the Jetsons, kind of like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a thought. They had like all kinds of classic cars in the whole 60s vibe. Did they have cell phones or anything? Like, I don't remember exactly how they were. Oh, they had watches that were alerting them.
Apple
to,
watches, no.
Yeah.
Smartwatches. Alert.
hmm That was cool.
So it feels kind of retro like the Jetsons.
Mhm.
And maybe even can't compare yet. Even maybe the storyline feels a little retro because it doesn't really challenge you. Sam said
Mhm.
she saw it coming a mile away, what was going to happen. And even the dialogue, the character development, maybe that's not all the way there that we I'm comparing that we see in Superman. But even then, just sit down. These movies, I've always said, are like roller coaster rides. You pay your $10-15 to go sit down, watch a movie that's kind of like a roller coaster ride. You get your thrills and you leave the theater, satisfied. It ain't gonna change nothing. I don't know if I'm gonna remember it. That's kind of how these Marvel movies go. They're all just run of the mill. Tell me the plots of Ant-Man 2. You guys remember?
There's an ant.
He gets
There's like Ant-Man 3.
Paul Rudd's in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's Paul Rudd. I remember that.
Yeah. I've seen people online talking about Pedro Pascal, how he plays like the even.
Really?
Yeah. No expression. Some say that's a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe being the smartest man in the world, you don't have as much expression. Interesting how they do show his character off, though. Very subtle things. Johnny's like, "Hey, why haven't you finished building these suits?" He's like, "I've been busy." And you're like, "What you been busy doing? Cooking? We've been
Busy.
And then later on they show you he's just like, "Hey guys, I set this whole thing up where I have like surveillance systems all throughout New York City, and all the cops are arresting all of these people over here." So it kind of shows, that he's been setting shit up, getting ready for the baby.
baby proofing the city.
Yeah, baby proof in the city. And
Is he like Minority Reporting the city? Like,
pretty much, yeah. I don't know about that. We needed Superman to talk about the ethics about that one. Lois Lane. Johnny, he's kind of smart in this one, whereas usually in the older movies, he's just like the ladies' man. And
Yeah, because I
just
think
fast and
yeah.
hot.
yeah,
I think one of the big things was just that they had him in there just because he was Sue's brother,
Mhm.
and that was his whole point,
yeah. In this one, they
Well,
give him
this
a little
one,
something to do.
they actually made him like smart and like actual one of them.
Yeah. Sue's badass in this one. I liked her a lot.
Mhm. Me too.
The big fight at the end, and then the thing might have been one thing that brings it down a little bit for me. I think he looks great, of course, but some of the CGI scenes when he's in New York talking to little kids,
Mhm.
Natasha's, I can't remember her last name,
Leon.
Leon's talking to him, and it pans back and forth between the CGI, the thing, and against that background, and it doesn't look right to me at all. And then talking to little Natasha, just a little downgrade, but I mean the rest of the movie looks great when they're flying through space, when they're on Galactus's little like planet eating machine.
Galactus looked really, really good.
He looked sick,
Yeah.
dude.
He looked really, really good.
Very,
Yeah.
very glad we got that version of
Yeah.
Galactus because we've seen him in the past, but
Yeah.
he was a giant gas storm,
Yeah.
which they did that for like scientific reasons, I'm sure. But it was a lame character.
Yeah, because they try to make him more like, it's just like like a sandstorm just that comes and wipes out planets. And that's
Yeah,
it.
this
That
one's
was
cooler.
the
It's a
Galactus,
giant
yeah.
machine that grinds planets.
Yeah.
Sick.
When he's a big ball of gas, does he talk?
Can't
No.
remember. I can't.
I don't think
remember.
so.
Does he blink a little bit?
Does he
Lights
have
up a little
eyes?
bit.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
He's just
It's
like a
literally
cloud
just-
of big
it's
eyes.
literally just a
Yeah.
cloud that's
Yeah.
like, it's literally just a cloud that's going through trying to destroy the world.
I have
That's all it is.
I have a question about they went so the story is they were trying to do an expedition or a space expedition, but then their DNA got messed up from a solar flare.
Yeah.
We've had to watch that how many times
Yeah.
in each reboot.
But I just like the three, the brother and sister, and then Pedro, and those three look normal, and then they like incidentally have these other things, but then the thing came out like that. Like,
Yeah.
what happened to him?
Well, didn't like back then? I remember watching the cartoon Fantastic Four. Didn't he was able to go back to human form, and then
Oh, really?
I
Can he
thought-
change?
I thought he
I don't
was
remember.
Like the Hulk? Change back and forth?
like he was able to go human, but then like would then turn into the thing.
That kind of sounds familiar. I wonder.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know my thing
Or-
history.
I could be
Or it might have been like a temporary drug, like that he would have to inject himself
Oh.
to turn human, but it was like a temporary thing.
The Jessica Alba movie, I remember that being a big deal. His looks and
Mhm.
how society looks at him and how depressed he was and he could never get a wife or anything. It was a big storyline in the older ones, the 2005 ones.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad that they dropped that one in this one. This one's a nice, cheery movie.
Yeah,
It's not
or like
just
they're
dwelling on,
accepted. Yeah,
I'm ugly. We know, dog. But you're strong.
Your name's the thing.
That thing.
he's like, I got that thing on me.
Yeah, some cool scenes. I really like the Silver Surfer scene, where they're fighting her in the wormhole.
Mhm.
Spoilers, guys, spoilers. Let me put up the spoiler banner. All right, we're getting into spoiler territory. Anyway, it felt a lot like the first Star Wars movie, where they're fighting the TIE fighters and they're gunning on the back.
Mhm.
Johnny in this one, he's gunning on the ship,
Mhm.
trying to stop the Silver Surfer.
I like how they did that, or like because they were in the wormhole or whatever, that he couldn't shoot straight. It was actually
Oh, it's
bending.
bending the bullets.
Oh, that's cool.
Not like
Sick.
usually you see in other movies they're still shooting straight,
Yeah,
but with the wormhole was making the bullets curve around, and he had to like math it out. Like, okay, if I shoot here, then it'll actually hit her.
Mhm.
You know?
Because that's how it would be. Like it would
Yeah,
bend.
yeah,
bending light.
yeah.
They
See, like who
said
sits around and thinks about that when they're making a movie? Like, what's how accurate can we make it? You know?
Right? Exactly. Yeah.
I heard somebody leaving the theater. They were like, "That was a fun movie, but let's not talk about the scientific inaccuracies right now. There's too many to point out."
Gosh.
I'm like, "Come on, guys. We got a guy called the Thing." Come on, so,
Right.
Like,
A guy could turn into flames.
yeah.
Yeah. They got the Silver Surfer into the black hole, and they said something like it would take her a month to get out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It took them a month to get home, and then her a month to get out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Because she was trying to get stuck in there.
She was good too. Julia Garner was playing Shalal Bal. I liked her. I don't know about her reasoning though. At the very end, spoilers, she betrays Galactus and pushes him into the hole.
But I think that's always been Silver Surfer's
Really?
thing. He always turns on Galactus at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's always turned on Galactus.
I don't
Because he's always
know.
had that same thing where he's only Galactus' herald to save his world.
So
Okay.
is it it's a man in the other movies?
Yeah.
Well,
like,
yeah,
this is the first-
the main Silver Surfer, yeah, he's always been a man.
Okay.
But yeah.
pretty cool. Got a
Mhm.
lady Silver
Mhm.
Surfer.
I think there's a few comics where it is a girl though, or female. But
She was cool in this one.
Yeah.
Heralding.
I love the idea of all these like badass like superheroes and creatures and stuff, and they're like, this one's gonna be silver, and they're on a fucking surfboard. It's sick as hell.
What were they doing when they came up with that character?
Yeah, right?
There was probably a brown bag and some spray paint or something, right? Like,
The whole intro is cool. It's kind of like a TV show or a broadcast showing kind of like the history of the Fantastic Four. Thank you, Fantastic Four, and everybody's waving. There's some like cameos in there. I think the 1994 cast
I
made a
think
little cameo.
that's what I liked. It's like how they kind of like quickly glanced over their like origin story too. Like, you know,
Yes, I
Like-
didn't want to watch it again.
yeah, like they didn't really actually show the origin story, but they kind of did like a little quick recap,
yeah,
you know,
catch you
just
up.
to catch you up on the whole thing.
And it's very stylized too,
Yeah,
like trying to look like a news broadcast from the 60s.
Yeah.
We got Derpy Entertainment saying weak story,
Hey,
okay
Derpy.
characters, but overall a 6 out of 10. Ooh. And they nerfed Galactus. They
Mhm.
did. Yeah. Was kind of a kind of a lame fight at the end there.
Yeah, he seems like an impossible opponent, but then he was tricked easily.
He kind of got just pushed over.
Yeah.
They literally just pushed him over.
He like saw the line too and knew, but he still
But that's the thing. It's like they never actually defeated him. He's still
true.
out there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Interesting
Like-
plan that they were trying to pull off. They were
Right.
like, "Yo, we ain't giving up our kid. Sorry, rest of the Earth.
Mhm.
We'll try to teleport the Earth Let's take the Earth and move it somewhere else." Like Patrick from SpongeBob. Maybe that's what that person was talking about when they were leaving the theaters. Let's not talk about the scientific accuracies, because they just set up a bunch of teleporters all over Earth.
Mm.
The Earth is coming together so they can all teleport out.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's cool. That's camaraderie.
yeah, I liked it. Like I was saying, it goes back to like simpler times. Like in Superman, we have a bunch of conflict going on, and they're actually talking about real world issues.
We're not
And then-
comparing.
I'm starting. We're in the spoiler mode. And in this one, they're like, no, the whole Earth just works together. This is a different Earth.
Yeah.
828.
Mm.
All those conflicts don't exist here. We're going to work together.
Mhm.
And like everybody loves the Fantastic Four. All the New Yorkers love them.
Well, I mean, they turned on them for a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah.
because of they're not willing to sacrifice to save everybody in the world.
Yeah.
But once they come up with the plan, everybody's willing to work together. Like in Superman, everybody was still at war with each other
Yeah.
till the very end.
Do you think that'd play out in real life though? Like if you like she brought her kid out and was like, please understand, like I'm willing to sacrifice my kid for the planet, basically.
They would mob her and
Yeah.
that kid.
Yeah. They'd throw him.
So it's kind of more like an idealistic world.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
version of Earth,
Mm.
which I
Very-
like.
Very nice and clean.
Mm.
Which there's like a little cameo in the beginning when they're introducing and they're just flashing a bunch of shit on screen. It was two dudes working in a little apartment and they were sketching stuff. I think they were sketching comic books.
Mm.
But I wonder if that was supposed to be like a Jack Kirby and Stan Lee cameo. I don't know.
Mm.
I gotta pause it later and watch it. But yeah, this is definitely like the idealistic Jack Kirby world that he was trying to sketch up way back when in the comic books. Which I like. I like that. It's heartfelt.
Mhm.
Mm.
Not as real as Superman.
Yeah.
Mm.
Not as honest in the dialogue. But it's still fun. Old school.
Well, yeah, see, well, with Superman, it was very comic book. It was a very comic book like type of movie, but they also try to implement like kind of like real world
Mhm.
like scenarios and like stuff like that,
Politics,
politics
yeah.
and stuff like that. This one just felt more like comic book movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get in for the ride.
Yeah, like they weren't really trying
Enjoy.
to make you feel like it was a real world thing. It was just more like you're actually watching a comic book movie.
Yeah.
You
Which I like. I like that. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun.
I would say for Superman, it's like definitely it's got the politics.
Yeah.
They did it in a different way, so
Yeah.
it's like very real. But then Green Lantern's fighting that creature outside his window.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
true.
Still have the comedy.
Yeah, you still have
Yeah.
the very comic book stuff in it.
Yeah. There's a balance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Marvel's still marveling.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what we pay for, I guess. That's why they make the big bucks. They marvel. Overall, though, Juan, how many stars out of 5 do you give this one? How many 4s out of 5? Throw up a couple 4s.
Well, they're technically 5 now because of the baby.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
have to give it a 5 because of the
Fantastic
baby.
5.
Yeah. No, I'll probably give it a 4.5.
Okay.
4.5 out of 5.
Would you say-
that's-
Sorry.
I felt like there should have been a little bit more action, but honestly, it was a good intro to introducing the Fantastic Four though, just because. Well, I feel like for both movies, both Superman and Fantastic Four, they've had such a rough time trying to get like really, really good movies,
Yes.
and it's finally time that they both actually got a fantastic movie, both of them,
yeah.
So it's like, yeah. There's a couple things here and there that I'll gripe with whatever Fantastic Four, but so I'll get a 4.5.
Superman is still in theaters. Which one should Teddy run to the theater this weekend and watch first? Fantastic Four or Superman?
That's a hard one. Both.
Both.
Yeah, double feature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the old school thing. I'll buy a ticket to one,
Mhm.
and then when I get out, I'll just walk into the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling CJ, I was like, man, this movie was so good that it made Jen cry
Oh.
during the when Sue died, and then the baby was,
Yeah.
you know, when the baby was bringing her back to life
It
and
was good.
everything.
It was good.
I think that's the only thing. Oh, when Tony was bringing it up, I think that's one of the things. I was like, I don't know if it was the right time, and they introduced Franklin too early into the MCU, especially just recently bringing the Fantastic Four into the MCU. I don't know if it was too early for him to be introduced.
What is it?
Especially-
How are they going to handle that for the other movies?
Yeah, because
What are they
especially
planning?
like since he is kind of overpowered, you know.
He's
So
like
that's why-
Jack from Incredibles.
Yeah. So that was one of the things I was like, I don't know if it was too early to bring him in or if they're gonna pull some crazy stuff, you know, like just blow it out of the park.
I hope it's as good as Endgame.
Yeah.
Whatever they're cooking. What is it? The big Endgame that's coming up next is called Doomsday. Yeah.
Doomsday. Oh yeah. What do you think about the mid credit?
Oh, it's revealed that Franklin's getting held up by Doctor Doom,
Mm,
but we only see his back.
yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be Robert Downey Jr. under the cape.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know what they can do. How do you beat Endgame? How do you top that?
I don't know. Well, that's why it's like I don't know where they're going because I think Secret Wars is the next big event after Doomsday, and that's supposed to reboot the whole MCU.
Okay.
So I don't know what they mean about rebooting the whole MCU. Are they bringing back Iron Man, Cap, all of them? I don't know.
Multiverse.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think that's supposed to end the multiverse and just do a complete reboot. I don't know.
But
I don't
then
know.
they could just say it's another universe and just show like,
Yeah.
this is all just specific this.
Give us another
Just keep
reboot. We
doing
love
it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep throwing
It's a whole
reboots.
a whole another universe, a whole new MCU starting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
What about you, Sam? How many fours?
I think 3.5 for me.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I gotta, yeah, because there's like a touch of something missing. I
Yeah.
did like there's not very much action.
Mhm.
I like the storyline of like they're trying to have a family, and then this is like what it's like in their world. But like being the first Fantastic Four, it came off really strong. So like specifically with that, like, so okay, then what? Like, I don't know.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what kind of left me too was like kind of like where do we go from here from this movie, right? Because you know the mid-credit scene did show Doctor Doom,
But
but
they
then
just like defeated the craziest thing, something that could eat your whole planet, and they did it. So okay.
They defeated the Death
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
but
Star
then
Wars.
yeah, so that's why I was like okay, that's cool that they showed Doctor Doom, but I wanted to see how their ship ended up in
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. You know, that would have. I think they should have kept Doctor Doom in the mid credit, but then the end credit should have been how did that ship get there?
Yeah.
You know,
Too soon to
So-
reveal,
so
or
that's
they
how I
don't
was like,
even know
I don't know,
themselves.
yeah.
Maybe
So
they
that's
haven't even
what
cooked it
they
up.
do, yeah.
It feels very classic. I have this comic book. It's called First Steps, and it has. I think it replicates like one of the original covers of the Fantastic Four comics.
Oh, that's cool.
But we actually see that giant creature in like the intro when they're trying to give the lowdown on what Fantastic Four have been up to. And it even goes over the whole backstory. I actually recommend this comic. It goes over the backstory of the mole people, the people who live under the earth.
Yeah, what was that?
Interesting.
I wanted to know that.
Yeah, that's like how these guys pop out of the ground and start attacking the what do they call them? The sun people.
Yeah, they,
Oh.
yeah.
People on
Yeah.
top of the earth. But yeah, that one's a really good one. So check that out. to fill you in on the relationship a little bit more. But it's also super stylized. There's no like real ads in this one.
Mhm.
It's all a bunch of fake ads for the movie, like
Mm.
Sue Storm or Johnny's called the 1-800 Johnny hotline and talk to Johnny. It's cute. And I like it when movies do that, kind of like I think they're called NRGs. I don't know. Anyway, in-game stuff.
Oh,
In-game ads.
Yeah,
Um,
something like that.
world building.
World building.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I'm saying, it's very classic. How they beat Galactus is very classic. Just, punch him in. We don't got to do much thinking about it.
Mhm.
And it's interesting. It feels nostalgic. How they kind of did like the Rocket Age. And I think I hear them talk about Sears in this movie. I think I hear them talk about, is it NBC is the news network? Well, go back to NBC. So it all feels very classic. I like that. I got to give it for all the stylized points and everything. You guys have been saying there's not much action in it. I didn't feel that way. Like the whole time I was like, I can't get up to refill my soda. Like
That's true.
through the whole
yeah.
movie.
For me, too, I mean, that movie kept me in my seat. Just
Yeah.
overall, the story and everything.
Yeah.
But I did feel like it was kind of paced just exactly how Thunderbolts was. Big action, beginning, all story building in the middle, big action at the end.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like,
It moved quick.
yeah, it moved quick though. It did feel like a really quick movie though, honestly.
Just scene
I
after
think what was it
scene.
like just a little under. It was like almost 2 hours, right?
Almost 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, but it did feel
$1.50.
it did feel quick. I
Yeah.
felt like it felt quicker than Super. I mean, it was
Yeah.
shorter than Superman, but
By
I
20
felt
minutes.
Superman was quick too. But this one felt way quicker.
Yeah.
Like it just went by.
It does have a lot of awesome styling in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's his name? Johnny. He's recording the transcripts, or he has the transcript recordings, and he's playing it on his record player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's actually moving, like it's actually there. It's not like a green screen type of deal. That's cool.
Mm.
Outfits are cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to give it 4 out of 5, guys. A little bit more simple on the plot than I would like. More simple on the character development than I'd like. But gets the job done. I had a thrill. I ate some popcorn. I left
Mhm.
happy.
What do you think? Galactus returns.
If he returns, I don't know. Just punch him back again. Just keep punching him, apparently. I don't know. It's cute. Fantastic Four is cute.
I guess like in a way it still makes it feel like they're developing, like because
Mm.
they hobbled together these portals and was able to push them through. I was like barely able to. But
Mhm.
I like that. Them
And then the
coming
only
up with-
reason why they kind of were able to do it was because Silver Surfer returned.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was coming back out of the portal.
Yeah.
Johnny was gonna try to sacrifice himself, but who knows if that was gonna be strong enough to push him.
yeah, that's true.
Especially So
I like how much they were getting set back,
Yeah.
destroying all their portals and stuff. It's
Mm.
messed up. But if I had to tell you which one to go see this weekend, Ted, I'd say go check out Superman first. That one's a 5 out of 5 movie. Leaves you with a bit more fulfilling. Like you got a good dialogue in there. Good soundtrack on that one too. This one had a good soundtrack.
Mm.
I like the main theme.
And I also think Superman didn't really. Superman just felt like a film, like a solo film. Like that's
Mhm.
it. Kind of.
Yeah.
It didn't really have anything like to build up to.
Mhm.
Fantastic Four kind of felt more like building up to the next phase
Mm-hmm.
of the MCU.
Like it's open ended.
Yeah, and that was like that's kind of how I felt. You're like, oh shoot, I want what's next?
Mm-hmm.
Which Superman just kind of like it was open and closed right there, and then it
That's a
didn't
good
really hit.
point.
Yeah,
But they're both. They got
mean,
a
they're-
lot of weight on both of their shoulders,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Because they are both the start of something new.
They're-
Superman's
yeah.
gonna kick off the whole universe.
And then Fantastic Four is kicking off the new phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how I felt like like
Mm.
Superman just felt like more like you watch that film and you're not really like, oh, what's the next movie or whatever, even though there's going to be more Fantastic Four, more like, oh, where is this going to lead to and stuff like that. That's
Mhm.
kind of how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good information to know, because like that's how you attack the concession stand, right? If you go see Superman, get some popcorn and some red vines. But like, if you're gonna get Fantastic Four, you gotta set yourself up a little bit more. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, overall though, I'd say go see Fantastic Four, especially on a big screen. I've been seeing some people are going to like some insane sized
Well,
IMAX.
I
It's a
saw
new one I've
that.
never heard of.
I saw the
one by 85 or something.
somebody
insane.
somebody
What?
posted that there was like they went to an IMAX and then they're all like, oh, this is the perspective. You guys actually only saw this much of the movie, even though it was like this much
Yeah.
to be able to see.
What?
Yeah,
a lot more vertically. It's crazy. Yeah.
that we only saw like
Is
1/3 of the movie.
Is it Mr. What's his name? Fantastic. He's like stretched out.
Oh, I think the picture that I saw was when Galactus landed and he was standing by the Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
and it
Oh,
only
that was a
showed
cool
it only
shot.
showed like the top of his head and like to like right here, but the actual IMAX, like the full screen, actually showed almost his whole body
Wow.
in the scene.
That's
Like,
cool.
You can see his weenus when he
Yeah,
stretches.
dude, it was flopping around.
That was such a sick shot. That really helped put into perspective how big he was.
Yeah.
Having him walk by the
the session.
statue
Yeah.
and the buildings.
Let's go into overtime mode now. Oh, go ahead. One.
So, do you think he was before the ending? Do you think he was actually a world-ending level threat?
Galactus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because we saw it, and then they were like affirming it. They're like, "Yeah, this planet he killed. This planet he killed."
No, because like how Tony was saying, right? He said he felt like Lex Luthor was more like a world-ending threat.
Yes, we
Which-
don't have our
yeah.
resident Superman expert. My cousin's seen it 10 times now. He said he'd see it 10 more times before he sees Fantastic Four again.
Why did he wasn't here for Superman or for Fantastic Four? Where is he?
I don't know.
He came up with the same excuse.
He's busy. He's busy watching Superman again. Yeah, Lex versus Galactus. I don't know. I'd be more scared of Galactus for sure.
Yeah.
That's another thing I want to talk about. You have kind of like a comic booky otherworld Galactus coming to destroy your world, and then you have something more serious, more maybe grounded, more
Yeah.
realistic. A corporation,
Mhm.
one billionaire, just trying to end everything basically just to get at one guy,
Yeah.
his arch nemesis. I don't know. Corporations versus giant galactic threats. I don't know. How you feeling today? You want to get more sci-fi today? Go Fantastic Four.
I think the
Yeah.
villain will still win. Like, what's Elon gonna do? Turn off Starlink? Like, the villain will still win, right?
Well, Lex, he like opens up like a wormhole on Earth and
Yeah.
it starts sucking the Earth down or cracking the Earth.
Yeah, the reason why he opens up the wormhole is because he wants to bring Superman to the wormhole, and then you're like,
Suck
so
him
we
in.
know, so we know where he's at and stuff like that. You could trap him there.
He doesn't have the sun.
Yeah.
No kryptonite.
No, yeah,
Yeah, he was gonna end the world too
Mhm.
if he didn't stop. Just being a hater,
yeah.
being a hater versus hunger, unlimited hunger.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's it. But that's what, like, Galactus didn't really have a real motive. He was just like, I'm just hungry.
He was hungry.
And then Lex Luthor was just doing it because of Superman.
Let's switch over, guys, to overtime, where we talk about one thing that we've been watching that we just have to let you guys know about, whether it's a movie, TV show, or even a comic book that we read or something. Juan, do you have something you want to share? What have you been watching lately?
I haven't really been watching anything. It's just Superman, Fantastic Four were the newer movies that went to go watch. What else? F1. Went to go watch F1.
Oh, how was that one?
That one was really good.
That's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. That was actually a really, really good movie, honestly. Good racing movie.
He's like a F1 racer.
F1 racer. Or, well, it was basically like he failed as a F1 racer because he crashed.
Oh shit!
Or he was becoming one, he crashed, and it kind of ruined his career. Then he was just kind of doing like these random other races like NASCAR and other competitions around the world, but he wouldn't step back in F1 because he was kind of like not scared, but he just kind of like knew he was kind of washed up in it. And then they finally give him a shot, and he goes into the
Wow.
worst team in F1, and he kind of like makes them number one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Real story.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like Gran Turismo was kind of
That was
on
based off a story. That was
true
fun.
Story. Yeah, I don't know if this one was based off a true story. I don't remember. Yeah, but then other than that, Peak. I'm playing Peak.
Peak.
Yeah, the new game Peak. It's too much fun.
You guys want to play Peak today?
Peak.
We've been streaming it on our channel. Hopefully, you've been tuning in out there. It's like a 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boy Scouts trying to climb the mountain.
Different pace. It's not like our Call of Duty shooters.
Don't have my pictures. Oh.
Bing is crazy.
Yeah, I'm
With
using
Bing
Bing. My bad. Anyway,
Yeah,
Check
but,
out Peak.
Peak, and then
Mhm.
yeah. And then I don't know if you guys want to get back on Ready or Not with Henry.
Ready or Not just got released on consoles. It's like a
Wow.
SWAT simulator.
Mm-hmm.
4
Yep.
players.
Do they have more levels?
I think they've been adding DLC.
Yeah, I think they added a bunch of stuff to it. 'Cause we haven't played it in a long time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
2023.
I think we went through those levels a couple times, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good
Yeah.
game.
man, that's pretty much it.
Nice. Sam, what have you been watching?
We saw MCR My Chemical Romance last weekend. That was a really good show.
Live.
In San Francisco at the Giants Stadium. It's like they put on a play. It was so good.
Yeah.
So go check it out. I guess I don't know if LA's their last show for the tour.
They've got a couple more shows this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, they're in LA right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
The storyline was very cool. So the 4 main things. There was a firing squad that shot down people. There was a clown that stabbed Jardway, and then the clown suicide bombed himself at the end while singing along to Blood. So it was sick as hell. And then we saw Eddington. That was really good.
A24's new joint.
I think you're better at explaining the storyline.
That's what I was going to bring up. Eddington, Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal.
I was gonna say,
two
I was like,
mayors.
isn't Pedro Pascal now too?
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic himself.
Isn't he like in 3 movies right now in theaters?
What else is he in? Yeah, he was in something
There
else.
was another third one. I forgot what the other
Last
one.
of Us, the show, for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eddington's really good. It's about 2020, right when coronavirus is starting to lock down. They're in a small desert town, I think, New Mexico. You got the sheriff, you got the mayor, and they start competing for the mayorship. And it's kind of just a really good document on like the perspectives during COVID. Like one side is like, George Floyd, that was a horrible thing. Let's start protesting. But it also shows, what do you call it? The hypocrisy behind it. Because the kids are like, oh yeah, we're oppressed. And they're like,
Nothing's happening here.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing's happening in that small town.
They have 3 cops for the whole town. It's the sheriff and then 2 officers.
Mhm.
And one of the guys is black, and so that's a point of contention between him and the protesters. Is like, you need to get on our side, and he's like, there's nothing going on here.
Yeah. And then you also have like the sheriff who's more right, and like you're saying, he only has 3 cops in his town because the rest of them got fired for like sexual abuse or beating people up. So it shows like the hypocrisies of both sides.
Mm.
But then it just goes off the charts like halfway through, because it's an Ari Aster film. He did Hereditary. What was the other? Midsommar. I really like
Mhm.
Midsommar. It just goes off the hook, and he starts talking about like the Illuminati or George Soros or Antifa, and there's dark people in ski masks with drones watching the town. Data centers being built in the town. Big tech is coming, and then a big shootout happens. It's insane. People get killed.
I think for our sheriff, after March 2022, before George Floyd and all those protests happen, the thing that kind of tips him off the edge is, well, he's got like a messed up home life, but what tips him off is not being like, he has to wear a mask to go shopping, but he has asthma, and some old man gets shoved out of the store by a crowd because he can't wear a mask. So that was like his tipping point.
Yeah,
But, sorry.
which like really happened in the pandemic. People
Yeah.
didn't want to wear masks. It's fun dialogue. a fun like document to remember 2020.
Mm.
Although we're only 5 years out, so I don't know if it's too soon. But it's cool. Just super trippy towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say another thing of I just rewatched the Peacemaker season 1 because
That's a good show.
Season 2 comes out next month,
Oh, really? Next
Oh.
month?
August.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a good show.
at the end of next month. So I had to rewatch season 1 to get back into it.
Hopefully, it connects to Superman in some way for season 2.
Well, I think they said it takes place right after Superman.
Is Gunn still directing season 2?
I think so.
That guy is crazy.
Yeah.
He's just making movie, TV show after TV show.
Mm.
He did the animated one recently,
Creature Commanders.
Creature Commanders. That one's good too.
Mm.
The gun doesn't miss. Ted, what have you been watching? The people got to know. What have you been doing?
I mean, it's a complicated question because, like, I wish Netflix had like a subscription level, like $1.99. Like, I'm just scrolling and eating in bed because, like, that's what happened last night. I was just scrolling, eating in bed. I didn't really watch anything.
That's so funny. Yeah, when you just keep on scrolling.
Yeah,
What is it? 500 channels, nothing to watch.
Mhm.
Back in the day on cable.
yeah.
Now we're on Netflix and all these streaming services.
Thousands of movies and nothing to watch.
So I made a carnitas burrito and I scrolled Netflix, and then I went to bed. So what did I watch? A lot of shit.
Most are you like stopping for the trailers? Or are you just looking at like the
Just like
the covers?
fuck, I wish I could remember right now. My brain's blanking, but like there was a couple things I was like, ooh, but and it's coming soon. I'm like, fuck,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
what a dick tease, you know? Like I was ready to settle down and like hunker down and get ready and
Hmm.
but
That happens to me a lot on Prime, where I'm like, oh, there's a movie, and then it says buy or rent, and I was like,
Oh
man.
yeah.
or
Amazon
like
Prime.
yeah.
I'll watch the same movie over. Like one of my favorite movies is Goodfellas. Like
Mm.
I'll just fucking watch that over and over. And like No Country for Old Men,
Yeah.
just
that's a good one,
over and
too.
over. But
Did you ever go to Blockbuster back in the day and just kind of surf the aisles, just look at the covers, read the
Fuck
back
yeah.
a little bit?
I was like 14 and I got a card and I thought I was a shit. I had a
Oh.
Blockbuster card and like I could go rent my own games and like
Hell yeah.
I remember one time I rented Twisted Metal Black and the lady's like, "Are you mature enough for this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, you know,
No. no
like
way.
yeah.
Wasn't that M-rated though?
Yeah. No,
That
that's
was
what she
brutal.
was. Yeah. But it wasn't that. It wasn't like Grand Theft Auto, you know.
Yeah, it's just cars blowing up.
I used to have the monthly Game Pass at Blockbuster where I could just take one game home and then bring it back and exchange it for another for like $20-$30 a month or something. Before GameFly was a thing, before Xbox
Can't
Game
believe
Pass was a
GameFly is
thing.
still a thing, because GameFly, I just seen the ads and it's still up and running. Like you can still
Wow.
rent games through there. I was like, what?
I remember Blockbuster still had Game Boy games to rent.
Dude,
Mhm.
yes. I think N64 back in the day too. Man,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
I have a couple from them,
That says Blockbuster on it still.
like my Clay Fighters.
I think I have a Dragon Ball Z game for PS2. It's just a Blockbuster cover.
What happened? You just never returned it, didn't pay the fee?
No,
nothing?
It's all, it's
we-
all be kind,
no, 'cause-
rewind. You're like, fuck that.
I think you could buy them there too. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
could purchase them, but they don't have the cover. They just have the Blockbuster cover.
Mhm.
So I remember I bought a game, the Dragon Ball Z game from there.
Man, rest in peace, Blockbuster.
What about you, Carlos?
Eddington.
Eddington.
Yeah, Eddington, great. Watch our streams on Peak. They're a lot of fun. Play Peak with your friends. We totally recommend that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, any movies coming up soon? What are we
Oh.
watching?
You guys watched the new trailer for the new Jason?
Is that a TV? I don't know what's going on there because
I
I
don't
did, and it
know.
looks pretty good.
I don't know if it's a movie or a show.
Is that real? Are you sending me AI?
I don't
posts?
know. It was from the actual account. the
Yeah.
actual
In
like.
this movie, he goes into rehab finally. You know, like
Jason Voorhees
yeah.
stops killing.
Yeah, because that was from the official page. So I was like, I don't know.
We got Weapons is a movie coming out.
Oh, yeah,
But
I'm excited
that
for
was
that
fun.
one.
DiCaprio movie, the one they filmed here, part of it.
Dude,
That's
I'm
right.
so
Is that
excited. You got to come on
September?
for that one too.
What's it called? I want to see it.
Because it has
you know,
an interesting title.
I heard a
Leo.
rumor. You know that restaurant here, Vince's.
Yeah, Vince's.
There's a part of it filmed there.
Dude, let's do our podcast review in there. uh, bu- 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 No, not Killers of Flower Moon. What is that movie? Yeah, that one looks good though. They like blow up a bank at one point, and that
That's on
bank
J
is,
Street.
it's still like boarded up ever
Yeah.
since they blew it up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ex-Revolutionary in One Battle After Another. Yeah, that one looks like a good one. Wes Anderson's doing it, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Is that coming out in September?
September 26th.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Hopefully, it's better than that movie we watched, Sacramento.
Oh, yeah.
That one wasn't very fun. Sad. Before the Fantastic Four, they played the trailer for Avatar 3.
That's right.
It's so funny, dude, because
Is Matt Damon in that one?
I don't know. I didn't see him in the trailer.
He says he fucked up by not doing the first one.
Oh, dang.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, with Johnny Cage? Dude,
Yeah.
that looks good too. We got some movies coming out, you know. We got some things to look forward to. And of course, we are going to continue doing our Tarantino watch through. Coming up soon, our review on Kill Bill 2 will be airing on our channel. So remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you can tune in for the rest of our reviews coming up and stay up to date. And follow us on Instagram. Our channel name is Last Night We Watched. Juan's gonna confirm that. I'm pretty sure it's Last Night We Watched. Juan usually
Last Night Productions.
Last Night Productions. See, I mix up our name
or
all
Last
the
Night
time.
Prod.
Last Night PROD.
Would it be Prod?
Yeah, just prod. Yeah. It's all one word. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks, Ted, for being on the show.
Thank you guys.
Ted's gonna be on our Kill Bill 2 review too coming up here, so we're gonna talk about some Kill Bill. Until next time, everybody, stay cool.
Later.
Bye. Later, everybody.